It's OSU versus OSU, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, reviewing all the schedules in the nation. That's 70 of them in the Power 5 plus the major independents. We're ranking them all the way up to number 1. We take our stop at number 33, and Oklahoma State? Ohio State? No, it's Oregon State. The Beavers at the very bottom of college football last season at 0-9 in the Pac-12, 1-11 overall, and it's going to be difficult against this schedule to do much better than that with first-year head coach Jonathan Smith on the sidelines. Welcome to college football. Welcome back to Oregon State. After his stay as an offensive coordinator in the Pac-12, Jonathan Smith takes over one of the very worst programs that we've seen in recent times in college football. All right, Oregon State opens up in Columbus September 1st against the other OSU, Ohio State, in which they are given less than a 1% chance of winning that game. That makes it automatically a difficult non-conference slate for Oregon State, but they do have a shot to win one of two and possibly both other non-conference games as they take on Southern Utah. That's the very winnable game that they have to win. And then they go to Nevada to take on a team that's ranked basically in the bottom 15 to 20 teams in the country in the FBS out of 130 teams. One of the power indexes has Nevada listed at 112. All right, so they could be 2-1 going into the Arizona opener of the Pac-12. All right, there's no UCLA, there's no Utah on the schedule. That's pretty good news for Oregon State as they miss two of the better teams in the Pac-12 South Division. Again, no Utah, no UCLA. They have to play everybody else in the Pac-12 South, including USC, and of course they've got to deal with everybody else who's better than them in their own division, meaning Washington and Stanford, most likely the two best teams in the Pac-12, Oregon as well, and Cal and Washington State. They're looking up at everybody. Everybody appears to be good when you're Oregon State. But most notably, this closing stretch run for Oregon State. Get your one win in the Pac-12 before this. Most likely the opportunities at Colorado on October 27th, or possibly against Cal at home in Corvallis the week before October 20th against Cal. This closing 4 games for Oregon State is going to be very difficult for them to manage. USC, at Stanford, at Washington, Oregon. That's the end of the line for Oregon State and Jonathan Smith in his inaugural season. He may be a success in the long run, most likely not out of the gate here in 2018. It's Oregon State, and it's the 4th most difficult schedule in the Pac-12. It's number 33 in the nation, and it belongs to Jonathan Smith and company there in Corvallis, Oregon. Please like, comment, and subscribe as we run down all the rankings of the schedules, and then we get to your previews and predictions on college football 2018. Right here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football.